Little suggestion.
Oh, Gifford. Okay, hello everyone, and welcome to my afternoon 15th century class on Fortunosa. So let's get started. Sorry about messing with you all. Fortunately, I'm not cooperating anymore. Let's figure this out. Oh. Okay, let's go, everyone. But yeah, that's not good. We're just trying things, everyone. Okay, class is about to start. Can everyone hear me? That's the important thing. Just let me know if you can hear me. We can hear. Great. Hopefully the sound quality is better. Last time the microphone wasn't actually on, so you all had terrible sound quality. So hopefully it'll be better now. Okay. Okay, everyone. We don't have a lot of time to understand. I should register this answer for 2 hours. It's very complicated. Well, you do know the next teacher. Yes. Oh, really? Maybe we can negotiate for some spare time. Oh, okay. Make a mistake, so. Oh, you did say so. Okay, you're having good luck with your class. I am. Yeah, so what notes? So I've been working on this series. So first off, welcome everyone to the first time I've taught this dance. Fortunosa. This is a bossa danza, so it is low, slow, and between measures, as she's called in the dance from the 15th century. And Fortunosa, I suspect means fortunate lady, like lady, but I suspect that it's actually a compliment. It's called Fortunosa. And I would love it if I could find this popular tune, and then we could have actual song, but I haven't found it. I'm hoping that it is out there in some undiscovered manuscript and song. Watch. That's why many dance stuff is on these. Because and people all the way up to English country dance included. Like, why is this called couplets all in a row? I don't really see many couplets here. Well, it's because, like, how do they look? How would you know? They don't exactly have badges. So that's because it was a popular tune. So that is a tradition that we have back hundreds of years ago. And so many of these 15th century French and Italian and English dances have the names they do because there was a popular song. Someone said, I want to dance to this. They made a dance to fit it, and then they said, well, everyone knows the tune. Great, thank you, Bob. You're awesome. Okay, so Fortunosa is actually one of is a bossa danza specifically attributed to Nestor Planta. Nestor Planta, right? One of the great court dance masters of the 15th century. The first one we actually have painted for that we know named as a dance master and being a So this dance is interesting because it is entirely. Almost never are the men and the women doing the same thing. And never is anyone not moving. No, so many earlier dances will have someone does a solo, someone no one has solos. Everyone is doing something else. That's the other interesting thing about it. It's for a set of couples, 4 people, 2 men and 2 women. Yes. Oh my God! No. Oh my God! That's so exciting. Okay. So that's interesting. That's no rush. Just don't keep the last. You can stop chewing on your dog. Here we definitely have to write it. So the other interesting thing about this is that this dance really supports my growing thesis of Dances weren't meant to be watched at this level. They were meant to be watched at this level. And then you understand that. Because every single figure in this, if you're watching it from above, with the women all doing the same thing and the men all doing the same thing, and everyone moving simultaneously, they suddenly becomes an amazing ballet. Especially if you imagine everyone in this splendid clothing that they would have absolutely been wearing, even their regular workaday clothes. This would have been. So we're actually going to pretend, for the sake of this choreography, that the presence is over there. There is a presence. King, queen, prince, princess, duchess, whatever. They're there. And so we're going to actually learn the dance lined up on this upper wall. And the opening, okay. The opening, actually, we are not only dance is specified in exactly three touching, contacting hands in some way. It's specified in exactly 3 spots in this whole dance. So I think it is understood that because there are spaces where we really clearly specify it, that the rest of the time it's not. And I think that's because we don't start off as couples. We start off as people's space, across space. Dance performance. So I'm going to have let's have these alternating again, and it actually starts from right to left. Lady, gentlemen. Great. Okay. And let's put space between you. So I want enough space. This is how much space I want. I want 1 represa of space between you. So for instance, 1, 2, 1 represa. And that is not accidental. So, and this is the spacing you should maintain until things. So this is an 8-part net. Are you here for the class? Yes, sorry. Then, no, not a problem at all, sir. Going over here, and I will intersperse myself into splendid. So just leave a little more space. I will be there or not. Okay, so this dance, and don't please don't hate me. This has 8 parts. They're short parts. They're not long parts. Each part is punctuated. Each part except for one because why should we call it the same? Is commenced by consonants. Commenced by consonants, generally terminated by some left, some phase. So that means that's going to start. So I'm trying to think if there's any weird. There's no actual weird footwork in this dance. So not, you don't have to do any kind of weird personality stuff. There's no dancing across. It's just a question of you don't get to just look at your partner and figure out what you're doing. You have to look to your so all the men are a group, all the women are faced together. So you're going to imagine that this is challenging for me. This is the first time I've taught this to not my volunteer. So you're welcome. You get to be my first class. Feel oh so honored. Okay, so the dance actually starts with us spaced apart in this manner. Just pretend I'm there. And we do continenze every. Continenze left and right. And that's where the similarities end. We start with divergent by divergent footwork. So at this point, the footwork, the next sequence, the geometry for a gentleman is going to be what I call double figure 8. Because you do a double mezzo volta and a double mezzo volta. And so you end up doing this kind of. So long figure, really long figure. But it's not very, it is not very big at all. Step, 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 step. And it does matter. So when you're doing mezzo over the left shoulder, or with the left double mezzo volta, for your left shoulder, when you come back for your right shoulder. Intentional. Remember, we're watching that from above. So what you're going to see is you're going to see really, and especially remember that the men are wearing clothes. Right? They've got skirts, they've got full skirts, they've got full sleeves, and Remember that Guglielmo, that Giovanni Ambrosio, Guglielmo Pezzo, as was before his conversion, specifically talks about actually grabbing. He talks about the court, but he specifically talks about the head of your court coat, which is that hook-like thing, and grabbing it and twirling it. So that is definitely, yeah, exactly, perfect. Tunic skirts are brilliant. Yes, exactly. Right. So that is art. That is actually. So the men, that's what I think as follows. I don't. This is not about gender identity. It's about role in this dance. So the men and women have different things to do. The men get their figure, what I call the double figure eight. When I call this, I'm going to say men double figure eight. This is what I mean. Okay, that's what I mean. So let's try to have the men all try it. So it is in our right foot. There's 36 for nothing. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, double. Look at that. Double. Yes, very nice. And for those of you who might be okay, the trick is that you keep your legs under you, right? Don't stick them out instead of right? Keep yourself as vertical as possible. While the men do that, ladies, we just get rephrasing left and right. Okay, yeah, I know. Okay. But at least it's something. At least it's something. But you have to imagine how that would look. The men are going away and the ladies are going left and the men are going back. Okay, let's go ahead and try that together. Ah. 1, 2, 3. So remember, ladies are doing rephrasing left and right. Ladies are doing rephrasing left and right while the men do their double figure eight. Okay, let's try it one more time. Ready? Ah. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2. Very nice. Okay, let's put the consonants in. Ready? Ah. Con. And so phrase a double eight. 1, 2, 3. Apparently, that's going to be my shorthand for this section. Phrase a double. That's what I can fit in the time allotted. Okay, so half this section caps off what is actually at the end of the class entirely. What comes at the end of this section. Replace a left with a volta tonga. So wait, is it our right foot, left foot is free? Ready? Ah. Left, 2, 3, volta tonga. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, let's practice the volta tonga a little bit so everyone's doing it similarly. So wait, at the end of your phrase, 1, 2, 3, right foot is free. So then we're going to go step right and left, going halfway around. Notice at the end of that, my left foot is pointed in the direction I want to be going. And then, okay, let's try that again. Ready? Ah. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. One more time. It is our left foot, right foot is free. Ready? Ah. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, so that's the entire first section. Let's try it from the consonant say. Ready? Con. Pretty great. Repeat like everyone. Open up to everyone. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. One more time. Ready? Ah. Con. Pretty great. 3, 1. 3, repeat the left everyone. Open up. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Slow. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1. Okay. Musicians, are we ready for some of us? Okay, I'll wait. We're only about 6 minutes. Okay, so we have music. I'd like to thank our musicians for sweating their Okay, ready? And,
Sure.
Ready? And. Rephrase left, everyone. Phone down. 1, 3. Okay, perfect. Okay, so questions about our double figure eight, our rephrase of figure eight. Okay, brilliant. Second section is one of the few we do it all together section. So now I want you to imagine, treat that as kind of like an introduction, almost like they look at us, we're doing something for their attention here. Ideally, the presence has now, we have their attention. But now, together, we're going to march forward towards the presence. Everyone, 2 singles, 2 doubles. Okay, continenza punctuation. Starting with continenza. And then 2 singles, 2 doubles. At the end of which we split up again. So let's get to that point before I tell you what. So, continenza, 2 singles, 2 doubles, everyone. Continenza, single, double. Pause. Okay, everyone's language should now be. So, and this, we should all be exactly the same, everyone. So Richard might need to be slightly bigger steps. Yeah. So the idea is that we are all exactly parallel. So that might mean kind of keeping an eye. But we have the room and we want to make both sense. Right? Remember that we really this is a dance we want to be seen and we have the room. So now we approach the presence, they're there on the dais, watching us, hopefully with favor. And 2 things now happen. 1, the gentleman will perform a reverence with the left foot to the presence. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. While at the same time, the ladies very close the distance to the person who would be their partner with a rephrasal. Yeah.
Oh, I was just making it possible.
That's amazing. Exactly 1 hole in the middle of the floor. Either 2, but still 2 holes that were not big. And yet we still somehow always standing next to them. Right. Okay, so gentlemen will do this reverenza to the presence while the ladies do a rephrasal left. Because we're about to get one of you 3 times. So you actually need to close the distance. And one final thing, the end of each of your movements is a flexible. So in the case to face each other. So in the case of, and to end with your weight on your right foot. So in the case of the ladies, your appraisal looks like this. 1, 2. Okay, so 1, 2. So there's a little extra step. Yes, well, no, but my right hand isn't free. You're just going to have to feel. Okay. And for the men, for the gentlemen, their looks like this. 1, keeping the weight on the right. So that your left foot is still. So the ladies get a little bit more footwork here. They get a little bit of footwork. The men, for once, get it. It's not often. So let's put a try. Represa reverenza and facing. Ready? 1, 2, 4, 5, 6. Nice. Everyone is facing the respective partner, and you should be very close because you should be able to reach out and touch hands. Go like this. Kind of casually, right? We don't want to make a big deal. Just touch it, not taking. Not getting out. And then, while touching, it's very exciting, everyone. You get to do a reverenza. Don't edge your pulsers. That's not. It's beneath you, really. Okay. So now we take touch hands. Ready? 1, 2. Okay. Now, at the end of that, we have another mental fill. So then let's take that here. Okay. Okay, so we'll demonstrate this whole figure. So we're facing Lorenzo. 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 7. Oh, nice.
So now you're opposed.
Now we're opposed.
Oh.
Now the women are in blue and then we're in Sue and then we're in blue at the same time. The women are down group and the men are up. That's the whole rephrase of Lorenzo figure. It's a very complicated, fancy way of turning face and opposite. Right. Okay, so let's go ahead and try that. Let's come a little bit more from the whole. I think that should be your goal for your speech. Not to end the polls. By God. Don't do it. Okay.
It goes to be gravity sometimes that we end up.
It's just now that the polls have a weird form about them. It is. Okay, so we just done to our complementary doubles. We ended facing the preference. We're now going to do the reference. So start off with reference and appraisal, then do the reference and the appraisal and facing. And so reference, face up and down the percent. Okay, but it's not a appraisal reference, but we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4. And by the end of that, you should be facing up and down. There's no extra music for any of these. Let's try that again. Everyone facing the present. And on the melodious of the referendum, okay, let's try it again from the beginners, from the beginners of referendum already. And 1, 2, 6, 1, 2. Ladies should be facing upward or downward, men should be facing up. Yep. Okay, let's back it up to the upper wall. And let's start from just the beginning of that section. Figure. Okay, so we have just section 1, let's complement we phrase figure 8, right? And then we go to now we have continente, 2 singles, 2 doubles into the recursive river. From the continente, ready? And 1, 2, 3, 4. So 2 singles, 2 doubles, double, double, 2, 3, recursive reverenza, 2, 3, touching reverenza, and these. Yes. Okay, let's try that with music. From I think from just the beginning. Actually, we're running out of time already. So we're going to start from the beginning. We've got 6 seconds. So good musician. Okay, so just to recap, section 1 started with followed by yes, figure your praise up. Very good. Capital high. Praise up. Yes. Very nice. Okay, second started with comprehensive. Very nice. And it's with double. Yes. Double followed by praising. Yeah. All right. Excellent. Let us do quick musicians. I do want to just play the upbeat and then we'll. Okay. Brilliant. And componente. The phrase of figure 8. The phrase left, everyone. Volta Tonga. Componente. 2 singles. Single. Double. Reverend everyone. Yes.
This is pretty.
Yeah, I can see it. I know. I can see it. It's like you think about all this smoking, but not this reduction. And then there's
They could be doing this.
Okay, president. One more time. help you when I say you can make it a little slow? I know. Wondering why not. Okay, I know. What about you? What's going on? Okay. Okay. Everyone, let's line up along this to make the perfect. Let's line up on this scene here. 17, I guess. Okay. Fortunosa. Rephrase a double figure eight. 3, 1. Rephrase left everyone. Fortunosa. Fortunosa. 2 singles, 2 doubles. Rephrase a reverenza. Reverenza. Yes. Okay, okay, moving on. Okay, so from here we're facing up and down group, and we are separate, and we do get the same footwork to separate. You're welcome. But yeah, who knows? Who knows? It's one of those memory things where you can expect to memorize it and not to remember it. Okay, so the homework is going to be after. Here's the question. Oops. Oh, pages are going out of my book. That sounds super great. Okay, so from here we're going to go away. It should actually be. Oh, right. So the section actually ends with the rephrasal. So we've gotten close together, right? Because we did that whole rephrasal thing. And so we're facing it along the district. So now everyone gets a rephrasal left to distribute that out. So obviously, when we circle the places and we call them, I don't get it, but there it is. But yeah, so basically after this, the rephrasal reverenza pivot figure, we separate that out. Everyone rephrases from the left. Okay, so let's go ahead and do that. Rephrasal left, 2, 3, and of course I'm facing a pole. Why wouldn't I do that? Okay, and now something wrong here. We should be on your left foot. Everyone should have weight on their left foot. Just rephrasal left. Great. Now we separate out in our respective directions, up or down group. Everyone doing the same thing. 2 singles, 1 double, pivoting into a rephrasal. 2 singles, 1 double, pivoting, and everyone should be pivoting over their right shoulder. Okay, let's go ahead and try that. Ready? 2 singles, 1 double, and single, double, pivot, rephrasal left, left. So that let's open this translates into just those. Does it go right, left, right, left, right, left? Got it. Remember, you always turn face forward. Almost always. And then your momentum just transfers into the release. Let's come back together to the place where we were at our rephrasal pivot, rephrasal pivot. Okay. Let's all face the present. So let's actually take a transition there. Because we need to tap that rephrasal, the second rephrasal. So we've just finished, we just approached the present, with 2 singles, 2 doubles. Okay, everyone move forward at perfectly exactly the same spacing, of course. And now we'll have the leading of your rephrasal and then doing the reverenza to the present, followed by the pivoting, the touching together everyone, pivoting to face up and down the group into rephrasal left. Okay? None of those methods get separate time. It's all built in. So starting with our rephrasal reverenza, ready, and 1, 2, 3 facing, 1, 2. Facing the other way, rephrase the left, left, 2, 3. Now single, 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 1 double, double, 2. Pivot, rephrase the left, 2. That's very nice. Okay, fast. Let's do this. Now we're not. We should still be offset. And the next level, the next level, will wait for
So, phrase is that first single.
that. Did that look pretty left? Automatically. That's what we did. Okay, let's do it all the way through to that point. All the way through. This music is so beautiful, Master Albert.
Yes.
Music is beautiful.
Thank you.
This is only I don't tell you so about this about this class. So the next thing goes to all the sister. It's possible. You don't have
Wow.
Okay. Okay. So from the top of our confidence, we're pretty security. Confidence. We're pretty security. Reset. That. Hold the tongue up. Confidence. 2 singles, 2 doubles. Everyone up. Raise the rubber ends up. Touching rubber ends up. You see the other way, but raise the left, everyone. 2 singles, 1 double. Pivoting for praise out. Okay. So that's moving on. We are now separating course areas of the so a series of alternating figures to get it back together. Of course, we're all moving at the same time and making the point. So, gentlemen, you are going to get worse than everyone else. Okay? Gentlemen of the continents and a vocal tunda because again we did our phrasing left, so our right foot is still free. Okay? So gentlemen will get a vocal tunda followed by continents. So the 1, 2, 4, 5, 6, 1, 2, 3. Okay, that's what the gentlemen get. Vocal tunda, continents.
So that one more time.
We just on let's look because we just did that phrase left. Pick up all the last section. So we that's why you don't get something. Because you go right into your you go right into your voltage on that. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, followed by 4. And that's the you want something to do. Okay, so that's what the leader, that's what the gentleman is doing. 1, while at the same time, partners remain singles and a double. So I use the right foot, single, single, double, 3, and then rephrase the left, left. That's happening all of the so, gentlemen, go to tender releases from the end, release to the double. Okay, let's try that. Yeah, we do, yeah. Remember, we just did 2 specific double.
No, I meant left to right because it's the second the phrase.
Oh, yeah. So you should basically start with the should actually start out like if you stuck out your hands.
If you
This, like this, not like this. Okay, so Gentlemen, what are you doing?
On the-
Yes, good. Yes, perfect. Bravo, guys. Yeah. Also, tell me the Wednesday. Ladies, what are we doing?
Single right left, double, and then three.
Yes, yes. Okay, let's go ahead and try that. Ready? And one, two, three, four, five, one, three, four. That's for the ladies, sorry. Okay, great. Now, I'm going to invert that. The ladies will go while the men, and that's how we because the men get four singles close the distance. Men get four singles close the distance. So the men will do four singles, and you should end up in front of them offset from your partner. So like not facing them right here, but facing them like one body. Yeah. Okay. So you end up four singles for the men, and for the ladies, you get a and for the men, you just reminded something. Ladies, on the other hand, we're still off. We're still like so we're going to do it. Okay, so let's go. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, and you should be yourself. Yes, exactly. Because we're actually something went wrong with the spacing because it was supposed to end. I don't know what happened. It was supposed to end here.
It's when you
No, because of the circle.
remember, sometimes when we came back together, we ended up right there. As long as we did it, then we
Yeah,
ended.
there's no as long as it's supposed to look the same on the. This isn't a budget dance. It's one of the few not budget dances actually.
So I would say when every time I go crazy, I would try to think to the right things. I think we might have always not done full.
Oh yes, you definitely need to go to the left.
No, I mean, with a like. Oh, yeah,
No,
no,
But, yeah. So at the end of this figure, we should actually be like this.
You should almost love.
Yeah, the men should be to the right. Yeah, should be to the right of each other. Because we're about to take turns in circles in a circle. Oh, sorry, to the left or right? North, sorry. Yes.
No, we're right.
It's that's I can the oven is on. Yeah. I feel like I'm in that group. Yeah, so you should end up to the left of your partner with your right hand between you. We're if because we're entering number two of our second hand moment. Woo! So yeah, you should definitely end like this. So that means on those fingers to the left, really want to hold that. You need to offset. Okay, so yeah, that's the end of that section. So now we have awesome. So let's back up into the whole dance. Okay. Now we have this beautiful, sexy circle figure. So line up on our line of two. Okay. So yeah, you should be like, yep, exactly. So a little, you should be able to like low, like you shouldn't feel like you're being quartered, right? No quarter. So yeah, like that. Exactly. Yep. Okay. Great. Okay. So we have our first section is complementary rephrasing, followed by the second section is complementing towards the present, like double. And then with our rephrasing figure. Third section is separate back out, two singles and one double. Such and three and then split approaches, then you go from the okay. Good. Sounds like good. Contenense. Trace a figure 8. 1, 2, 3. 1, 3. Trace a left. Everyone. Voltatanga. Contenense. 2 singles, 2 doubles. No. Trace Lorenza. Up and down. 2 singles. Pivot, reprisal, left. 2 singles and a double. Ladies, men should be voltatande. Continense or reprise. Okay. Oh, wait, I did give you the rest.
You did?
I forgot that I gave you the rest. That's on me. Okay, let's pick up from there. Okay. 2 singles and a double. Ladies, or the ladies were praised, and then get a voltatande continense. Now we're about 4 singles for the men. Ladies doing the voltatande. Okay. Pick up from there. Wherever we just started. Okay. Yes. Okay. Don't put hands yet. Oh, you will. So, it should be close enough that you can. Okay, great. So we are now on our system. So we get continenses, everyone. And how wonderful is it that they're facing each other? It's right here. We get these sexy little continenses. And then we take right hand, don't do it as a system. Circle 2 doubles, then take left hand and circle 2 doubles. Let's go and try that from the continents. Ready, and continenza, double, 3, double, 2, pivot, double, 2, 3, and this time you shouldn't offset the other way. So you should offset to the right. Shouldn't offset to the right. It should actually happen. You might have been fighting it to try to get that when you started. Offset to the right one. Okay, let's try that just one more time from the continente. Okay, ready, and double, double, double. Yep. Okay. So, okay. Let's go ahead and get this all the way to that point.
246.
What? Great. Okay. I'll definitely teach this as a 2-hour class. Okay, very well.
I mean, so far you've only done this many steps.
Right. Okay. Freezing a double figure 8. Freeze left over top. 1, 2, 3. Continense, everyone. 2 singles, doubles, and presents. The phrase of everyone's a figure. Phrase left, everyone. 2 singles, 1 double. If it in, we're phrasing left. 2 singles, or a voltatanda. Double for the ladies. My friends, we're phrasing continense. Ladies voltatanda, men 4 singles. Continense. Right hands to doubles. Double. Pivot. Double. Double. So you should not make, keep those circles close. If you hold your hands out like this, you're definitely never. So you want to make sure that your hands are here so that you're close and you don't need to cover all. Okay. So at the end of the full circle figure, you should end up like this, maybe to the right.
Yeah.
So it's like your left hand is still between you, and the lady should be facing this time upward, then it should be facing downward and vice versa.
How far you get on it? You go all the way around?
You get most of the way around, but by the end of the sex, you're back. That's at this point, the most at this point, with only 10 minutes left in class, all I care about is that. What happens to there? If we were choreographing this for stage production, I'd have a. Okay, brilliant. So at this point, I just want to expose you to the whole dance. If you love it and if you want me to. Yes. Special time slot of this. Okay, so we've now created converted ourselves over at the beginning of this. We started with the left, now to the right. That's true. So we obviously, maybe it's not obvious, but it should be, we're going to now separate again. And we are going to start with consonants. So this is one of my favorite things to do is a self-evaluate about them. So this is like so everyone is going to do consonants, and I'll demonstrate the self-real and tempo over here. So I'll do the consonants. 1, 2, 3, 4 times. It's like you're doing a self-relevant. Okay, let's go ahead and try that, starting with a componente. Starting with a componente, to self-relevant, into metro volta, into a crazy level. It's just an actual animating flow. It's like starting from the componente, ready, and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So, raise the left, 2, 3, and right. Next. Let's do that again. Get back together. I heard some ow. Oops.
No, I just insert forward.
Okay. So from the componente to our self-relate, let's go right on this. Okay. Componente ready. Ask. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So, raise the left, 2, 3, and right. Okay. Okay. So you're now at obviously it's separated. So because we're going to come back together, and are going to come back together with the same order. But there will be consonante. So we all get 2 consonante and 2 doubles, and then usually so at the end of our 2 doubles, we do a mezzo volta so that we're all fixing the present. So consonante, 2 doubles to reunite, ladies with a mezzo volta, into yeah. Okay, so represa, or excuse me, consonante ready and consonanza, double, 3, double, 2, pivot, represa left. Okay. So we're at the last figure, the very last figure. Let's go ahead and hold it in that place, and then I'll do the fine thing. Right on that thing, represa left and right. So this dance is so complicated. I'm going to let that notebook down. I'm just going back to the original time. That final. Oh, it is too crazy. Okay. Lions things along. Okay. Back up.
Back up.
Up we go, everyone.
Nope.
Sorry, just might be a little bit like this. There it is. From the beginning. From the top. Definitely. And continente. The praise of figure 8. Praise the left, everyone. Volta Tonda. Continente. 2 singles. Thumbs up. Praise the reverenza. Praise the left, everyone. 2 singles, 2 double, 1 double, everyone. Praise the left, everyone. 2 singles, 1 double for the ladies. The praise our continente. Ladies, men 4 singles. Continente. Circling, double. Continente. Saltarelli. Continente. 2 doubles. Flexible to right, or praise the left. Nice. Okay. So the last figure, this is a fun one. Okay, so this is I kind of sort of like around the not being funny forward. There's fun forward. There's fun forward, but it's not hard. So it's a unique hit move. We actually get the men. You're actually going to get in praise de Galopante. Gallo. So much more exciting than they do for. Right? So this is how I interpret that. So and so this is going to actually be a zigzag situation for the men. So if I'm here to start, 1, 2, 3. So it's handy. I love this floor because it's like graphic. Actually, mark out where you're supposed to be. Because after that, you get 2 singles to go back to place. Single. So if I start here, 1, 2, 3. So that's what the gentleman. Ladies, we get something sadly less interesting, but still cool from a visual perspective. So we get 2 singles. Let's start on the side. We get 2 singles forward, single, single, out, and go back to place. Double, double, double. And it just says influore in Italian, which just means out, turn out. Doing the doubles, turning out. Okay, that's great. So I'm going to, I'm not going to hammer the geometry at this point. You know, we could get into the nitty-gritty, well, how many degrees, what's the line to go, but I don't care. So this happens simultaneously. So he's going to do the gentleman's part, and this is the lady's part. It starts with Condense. If you measure that from above, you know, the ladies are going forward and the men are going backwards. Yeah, exactly. And then it is sort of linear and the men are all opposite. Straight lines and everything, you know? Great. Yeah, good point. Okay. So let's go ahead and try that. Let's start a little bit further.
We like the pole.
The pole.
But we lack the pole.
No one has a pole. I know it seems unfair, but if there's only 2 poles and only 2 people get them, it's just nothing. Okay, so let's go ahead and try that, starting from the complement. Ready, and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, circling. Double. 3, double, 2, 3. So the men are doing zigzags, while the ladies are doing it forward and circling backwards. So men are zigzagging back and coming forward, the ladies are going forward and circling back. Let's try that again. Ready and alternate. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 4, 5, 6. 4, 5, 6. 4. Amazing, that must look. Okay. So we're at the final part, and here it is, everyone, the third time. Yeah. All of us, whatever, all in one big line. Yes, so we take hands on the computer, raise the left together. Left, 2, 3. Now we have it on the whole from the, sorry, that was your bar. And now hold the tongue, everyone. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 3, and continent to end. 1, 2, 3, 4.
That makes it going to be a credit call.
Yeah, right?
It might be the world's first script call.
Okay, let's walk through just that last little bit, the zigzag circles. Zigzag circles into our brain finale. Never gonna get this through.
Anyone who is here for the next class, we have plenty of time, don't worry, we'll do the full class, we're good.
Okay, so looks like there was a technological error at the beginning of the class. They had set everything off. Okay, starting with the continents. Continents and zigzags. Okay, and actually, you can play any music you want. Okay. Yeah. Okay, so continents and zigzag circle. Okay. Continents. Zigzag circle. Hands, raise the left. Roll the tongue down. Roll the end instead. That's it. Ooh, that's all nice. Okay, let's do it. Good musicians. Now, normally it's been this place, but we literally ran out of room at that point. But it is actually, but it says dance again and then sit down. Okay, so from the top, from consonant A, rephrase A, figure 8. Phrase it, figure 8. Phrase it, everyone left. On the top left. Consonanze. Say those two doubles up the floor. Referenda, rephrase. Rephrase, separate back out. 2 singles, 1 double. Rephrase, everyone. Rototunda men, ladies, 2 singles, 1 double. Rephrase, continenza, depending. Ladies, rototunda men, 4 singles. Continenze. Right hand circling. Double. Left hand. Double. 3. Double. Continenze. Separating yourself early. Right. Continenze. 2 doubles back together. Right? Continenze, zigzag circle. Praise the left. Honda. Right, we get all of them. I'm sorry. Okay.
From the top again.
At the moment, I was like, oh, I'm moving forward. But I'm not sure. So we did the double forwards, turn around, double back. Now we're here. We did the.
I'm going to do one called the
So we did the full train stuff. And then we just told, I think we all did the crazy. That's what's good. I think that's just it. We all do that. I don't know. I just have to do confidential first.
Yeah, we didn't do something.
Shut it.
Okay.
We figured it.
Okay,
So close.
okay. Crazy figure eights. Praise the left, everyone. Hold the tongue down. Continente. Two singles, two doubles. Praise Reverenza. Everyone with praise that. Sorry. Two singles. One double. Everything goes praise left. Two singles and a double for the ladies. Praise it confidential depending on your person. Hold the tongue for the ladies. Men do four singles. Circling. Confidente. Solterelli. Left. Continenze. Two doubles. Crazy left. Ready? Continenze. Zigzag and circling. Zigzag and circles. Okay. Now crazy left. Hold the tongue down. Continenze. That's it. Okay, well, thank you everyone for joining me for my first ever Fortunosa class. And I would like to thank our musicians for wonderfully all their instruments up here to provide us with music. I will be getting, I think, for the race door that was quiet at the President's Hall, so thank you.
I don't know if you. I'm not sure.
Oh, yeah, the instructions are written down on the chalkboard here. Please say argue with the class. I apologize for the delay.
We've all been piggybacking.
Yeah.
So we're making that class.
So next class is imminently.
Hi to Elena.
Everyone. Hello, everyone. Welcome to Ponzik. Thank you all for joining us today. This was the first time I got to teach this dance to real people, so it didn't go too badly, eh?
Okay, everyone, we're gonna go eat lunch. So if you have any questions, then let's pop them in the comments and we'll get to them. Otherwise, until next time, guys, we'll be streaming more later. Bye, everyone.